Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now to Arba'in. Now to Uzlah. Now to Riyada. These are the intentions that we make before we begin the zikr, before we begin the sohbat. And if you make this intention, this is the Naqshbandi intention. In reality, it's the Prophet's intentions. There's open hadith about that. I make the intention. Now at Arba'in, I make the intention of going through 40 days. Arba'in, 40. Seclusion. Now to Uzlah, now to Riyada, now to Suluk. All these are different actions. For what? To pull ourselves away, isn't it? And to be in the service, in the presence of Allah. So, the question is what? What is the condition? What are the conditions? Is Turkish? Okay. Be in the company of your Shaykh. The Uzlah is also not something that is just going to be there and everybody is going to take. Especially not in these days. And especially not from the powerful sheikhs. He's not going to give a prescription. One for millions, for thousands, for hundreds. No. Don't you know? The best doctors, you go one to one. He's going to prescribe the medicine that is exactly for you. This is not the association of a pharmacy where you're going to buy the medicines that the factory they're going to produce. In order to have that, Uzlah, how do you say Uzlah in Arabic? You know? Meaning what? Right. For that Shaykh has to give that one what is for him specifically, different from that one. And different from that one, and different from that one. Don't think also that all this prescription, it is going to be the same. It is very different. Because for example, the chilla of 100 years ago is different from now. The seclusion that is going to be given by Sultan al-Awliya to our Shaykh is different if Shaykh Effendi is going to give to us. Different conditions. Different orders. But who decides? The Shaykh must decide. The Shaykh must say, now you have to. I'll tell you something. A lot of people, they want to go to make this kind of seclusion. They are not ready. That order and that permission is not given. Some, the order and permission is given, but they cannot carry it. And according to the power of the Shaykh, and how much the murid is submitting to the Shaykh, and loving and disappearing into that Shaykh, the Shaykh has the power, like our Sahibul Saif, to grant us the blessings and that station without us going through that. How many times we heard Shaykh Effendi saying in the month of Rajab, Shaban, Ramazan? Huh? How many times we hear him saying, this is the time for seclusion, isn't it? How many times we hear him saying, after Asr, don't run around so much. Sit down somewhere quiet. Make intention. You are in seclusion. And you get the same blessings. How many times we're saying it? Anybody didn't hear from here? He's saying that for years, didn't he? Mustafa? Yes, years. Meaning the blessings and the rewards of the seclusion he is giving to us. If only we follow him. How many of us here doing it every day? 1 hour meditation is better than 80 years, 70 years of worship. How many people sitting down need to be in meditation for 1 hour? And awliya Allah, Sahib Shaykh Effendi is saying, sit down 5 minutes. Make meditation. You get the same reward. They are the most generous ones because they are servants to the most rich one. Allah gives them everything, gives a dress to them, and they can give whoever they like. How many are doing that? If we cannot even do that, if we cannot even lock ourselves for some time between Asr and Maghrib to make the intention, now to Arba'in, to Uzlah, to Khalwan, to Riyadah, to Suluk, to make the intention and just to sit, and just to sit. He's saying also, stop the zikr, stop, just to sit down without falling asleep, without imagining, without being busy with his dunya. If you just sit down, you get the same rewards. If we're able to do that, we will get it. But if we cannot even do that, then the Uzlah, the Halwat, the I'tikaf, it is going to be a joke. People are going to play with it, and there's not going to be too much blessings. Maybe you're going to pull the anger of Allah. It is not easy. It is not like you think I'tikaf. I'tikaf is not just I'tikaf. Okay? We're seeing some people, they I'tikaf, but I'tikaf also, what's the use of making I'tikaf when everybody knows you're making I'tikaf? Nowadays, if they make I'tikaf, they say, I'm making I'tikaf. I'm making I'tikaf. Eh? Everybody knows. The whole neighborhood knows you're making I'tikaf. MashaAllah. So you're bragging. You think you're going to get any blessings? No. Everything has to be hidden. Some people thinking I'tikaf, oh, they're just going to be last 10 days of Ramadan. We're looking at the easiest thing. Okay, last 10 days of Ramadan to make I'tikaf in masjid. But we're saying I'tikaf, but they're taking out their iPhone. So they're taking pictures, they're sending Instagram, they're chatting with people. And this is nothing. They go out, they talk Malayani, they do everything. That is not I'tikaf. That is vacation. That is just slumming. That is just sitting and you are not doing anything. Yeah? Free. So you're making a joke. You're making a joke of the I'tikaf. What about the seclusion? Seclusion is not you staying there and then you're sleeping and you're making zikr and you get up, you talk to people, you watch TV, you check your email, you check your Facebook and you go back, you speak. No. It is saying, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm finished from this world. If something happens to my family, I'm not even going to move. I'm not. These days, forget about I'tikaf. One time I saw a picture. This man was in sajda. His phone is ringing and he picked up. He says, I can't talk to you right now. I'm praying. And he put it. So, it is something pretty heavy. And like I said before, awliya Allah, the really good ones, they're not going to tell you, now go to India to find this precious plant on top of the mountains, to bring it here, to plant it, watch it grow for 40 years, take the fruit. After 60 years, you're going to grind it, squeeze it, drink the juice. No. The real sheikhs, they're not going to do that. They're going to do that all for you. But you have to have submission. That is the price. Inshallah, we have. We are weak. May Allah forgive us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.